Hey fam, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be testing out brand new makeup from Becca, from NARS. I have a ton of stuff here. I'm going to let you guys know what you should pick up or what you might like to check out for yourselves. And I use those products to create this look that I'm wearing here that I actually really love. So if you guys want to see how I got this look and check out some new products, just keep on watching. How funny is my future trophy wife mug? Hilarious! So I have a ton of stuff here today. I think I'm mostly going to be working with the new Becca Cosmetics Ocean Jewels collection. I just got this in the mail through PR and I thought it was a beautiful palette. They have a beautiful highlighter palette and I have some new stuff from NARS, and yeah, so let's just get started. So let's first prime our lids. I'm taking my Bella Pierre shadow base with my Sigma P82 round buffing brush. I love this palette, by the way, because I was like, look at that huge mirror. It's like the entire thing is a mirror, which is fantastic. So I'm just going to distribute this all over my lid in preps for our shadow. And now jumping into our Becca palette, I'm going to take the first shade here, which I believe is called Seashell. And let's lock in our shadow base with that color. So just literally distributing it all over the lid, up to the brow bone, anywhere that could potentially crease from that primer. The majority of this palette is shimmers, so I think this is going to be more of a simple look because there's not a lot of mattes to blend it out with. I'm going to just go ahead and jump right in this brown down here, which is beautiful. It's super chocolatey. Beautiful chocolate espresso. And I'm just going to go ahead and start working that on the outer half of my lid and into the crease. I get a little bit nervous when I don't have like a transition shade in a palette. I'm like, oh, I gotta rely on this one dark shade to be my transition and all that. But if you blend it out correctly, you know, it can work. It can happen. We can make it happen, Cap'n. So as you see, I just kind of place the product where I'm going to want it. And then from there, I'll work on blending out by swirling my brush. I'm taking more of the matte creamy shade that we used in the beginning, and I'm gonna run that over the edges of that brown to try and smooth that and blend that out a bit with. And hopefully, because we're marrying those shades together, it'll be a nice transition. But I would have loved just one more lighter brown shade or any color really to just aid in the blending process. And I am gonna go ahead and bring it to the inner half as well, just so it doesn't cut off like super abruptly and look awkward on the eye. So far so good. I really like that brown shade all over the lid. Now I'm gonna take my shadow base again with my cut crease brush from Sigma. This is the E62 and it's kind of cut off on an end so you can like perfectly get it through your crease. And I want to establish a nice base for our lid shade. So just bringing that through. And then on top of that, I've been dying, of course, to dip into this kind of duochrome shade. So I'm gonna take that with my cream color brush from Sigma. This is the E58. It's like a pretty greenish brown shade. And I'm going to pop that on the back half as well as the inner half of the eye. Ooh, this is a pretty shadow. I wish I would have used a darker base for this, to be honest, but I do really like it. Just one of those kind of cool reddish teal duochrome shades. Just like that. And then I'm gonna flip the brush and I'm gonna take this center aqua and layer that right in the center to give us a nice pop. Ooh, that's fun. I really like that shadow. I think that's so pretty. Okay, let's finish it up. For eyeliner, I'm going to take the Marc Jacobs Beauty eyeliner in the shade Earthquake. It's just a nice dark brown. And I want to go ahead and tight line with this, both my upper and lower lash line. And then I'm going to blend that out with my E20 short shader brush from Sigma. By the way, I do believe this brush is like half off on the Sigma website right now. Actually, a lot of their brushes are on sale. If you want to check it out, I will have it linked in the bottom box down below. Plus, you can always use my discount code. And then to set that, of course, I'm just going to take that matte brown again and just smudge it right down there on top of that liner. And then on the inner corner, I want to take more of this aqua and just pounce that right in the center to kind of brighten that up and complete the look. Ooh, she's purred. I'm actually thinking no lashes on this look because I love this shadow so much. I really don't want to cover it up. I'm going to take my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is a new fresh bottle. So real quick, I'm going to coat my lashes with this mascara. Every time I use this mascara, I think of this idiotic time in my life where I just it was such a dumb moment for me. I couldn't believe I didn't catch on to what this lady was saying, but I was working cosmetic retail, as you guys know I used to, and a customer came in looking for the Better Than Sex mascara, but she had her little child with her, her little daughter, and the woman was like, do you have the Better Than SEX mascara? And I said, the Better Than Sex? Yeah, right this way. And then I was like, oh my freaking God. I was like, I am so sorry. She was like, no, it's okay. She's like, I don't even think she was listening because she had her little earbuds on and she was playing a game, but I felt so bad. Like literally from grabbing the mascara for her till the time she was checking out, I was just apologizing. I like gave her a ton of samples and like free gifts because I felt so freaking bad that I did that in front of her child. It just was like a reaction, you know? I just didn't even take into consideration that she had her daughter there and wouldn't want her to hear that word. Clearly, I still feel so bad to this day. I always think about it when I use this mascara. I love this shadow palette so much, you guys. I think that was such a beautiful little eye. Do I think it's the most unique in the world? I do and I don't. I definitely don't think it's the most unique, but I do really like the color selection in this palette. Whether you wanted to do a neutral eye or a more fun eye, you kind of have it all in here, especially because they throw in the purple, the duochrome, a teal, and then some bronze and some espressos and a matte brown and a matte cream. It kind of has everything you need in it for any type of eye, so I do really like this palette. I think it's definitely worth the money. Next for blush, I'm going to be trying one of the new NARS palettes. This is the NARS Wanted #1 palette. There's a 1 and a 2. The 1 has the lighter shades in it, so we're going to be trying that out. I think for this particular look, I'm most drawn to this middle shade here on the top row. Just kind of like the perfect nude, it looks like. Ooh, very pigmented. That's pretty. I mean, who does not love a NARS blush? Like, they really have great blushes. I've always been a fan of their blushes. I just did a face mask this morning and I think there's some mask like stuck in my hair. Next for highlighter, we're also going to be trying the Becca Cosmetics Ocean Jewels highlighter palette, which the packaging is just adorable. It's not even adorable. It's real sleek and sexy looking. It really does remind me of like an ocean jewel, whatever the hell that would be. I'm just like, yeah, that fits the name. The colors are more unique. There's not necessarily like creamy shade or, I don't know, they do have a more golden shade, which is nice if you have deeper skin tone or a peachy shade. I think we might as well just try the bluish one because it would kind of go best with this eyeshadow, though I don't typically love a blue highlighter. People are gonna think I look crazy when I go to the store after this. It's, wow, it is super highlighty and it really like glows. It looks like, I don't know how to describe it. It's definitely a more fun color. So I would probably skip this palette unless you really like to experiment with your highlighters or you like to build a kit of more unique colors. For a day-to-day wear, I don't think you'd get much use out of this one. I think you'd be better off just buying a highlighter that you know you're gonna love and use every day. This is fun to play around with, but I just don't see it being great for everyday use. But it's fun, don't get me wrong, I really do like that color. I think just for the hell of it, I want to add a bit of the pink on top too, just so I can kind of get a feel for another shade. I like it though, it's fun. Very glowy indeed. I like it, it's though. The color selection is just not ideal for me. It's fun and I do like all the colors, but this is probably not something I'm gonna reach for every single day unless I'm using maybe the pink or maybe the more yellow or maybe one of the peachy tones or the gold tones, but it's to me. And then lastly for lips, I'm also trying out a new lip kit by NARS. The packaging is really pretty. So they come in this beautiful little box and you actually get 2 lip colors. There's a nude set as well as a red set, which I'm definitely going to be using my next tutorial because I want to try on these reds so freaking bad, but I just don't think it'd go with this look very well. So we're going to take, what shade should we take? So there's American Woman and La Freak. It's either LA Freak or La Freak, I don't know. I think I want to take LA Freak, La Freak. It's the lighter one of the 2 nudes. Here they are swatched on my hand. So this is LA Freak or La Freak, and this one is American Woman. American Woman. Interesting brush, it's super pointy. That's a really nice pinky nude. I really like that shade. And that's it for this look, you guys. What do you think? I actually really freaking love it. I think the star product for me was obviously and definitely the Becca Cosmetics Ocean Jewels eyeshadow palette. I think these colors are so beautiful, just in time for spring, summer, music festival season, all the groovy times of the year. This is gonna be super fun to play with. Did I just say groovy? I love the lip color. This NARS, oh, it's Lip Freak. It's not LA Freak or La Freak at all. It's Le Freak. Sorry, they write these names so darn small I can't ever read them correctly. I always make this mistake. They need bigger font. But anyway, I love the color. It's a beautiful, wearable nude pink. This is the type of lip color I love to pair with just a brown, super duper smoky eye. Chocolatey brown goodness. Looks so good with these pinks. I really like it. And I'm excited to try the other shades and the other kits as well. The highlighter palette, to me though, it's fun, and I think if you're into the music festival season, or you like to play around with color, or you just want a few options in your kit, I do really like it for that purpose. But as for day-to-day wear, I don't think you get much use out of it because it is a little bit more colorful. The blush palette, though I did only try one shade, I really did love it. And all these colors, you guys, are super pigmented. I was swatching it before this video. You get a lot of payoff from this, and I think it's a really nice little palette. It also has a beautiful mirror in there. I love the packaging design. It looks super sleek, super fancy. Yeah, I'm digging it, and I'm digging this look. Definitely let me know your guys' thoughts. If you want to pick up any of these products that I shared with you guys today, I will of course have them linked for you in the bottom box down below. Thank you guys for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!